It's picture time. Me topless in a photo, that costs more. Cool, I'm just gonna hang out here. You got one, by the way, homie? Jonathan got you?
Yeah. You got that?
Look at that neck.
You got that?
Yeah, it's running. It's camera.
Oh, it's camera. And I'm like over here pulling. Like, oh.
Okay, be funny. And then like we basically just have entertaining conversation like this where, you know, I point that at you and then like I respond to you and you respond to me. God.
That thing loud as hell. Yeah, me and Rachel had our that sidetracked that too. But
you were forced to be on the TV show?
Like forced to be on the TV show.
The origin story of Blue Belt Rob. Silver Monkeys and Blue Iguana. Oh, isn't it the Blue Iguana? I wanted to be on Guts. Do you remember Guts? Yeah. Be on Guts. Like, that was my life goal.
Like Guts? You know how like Guts, they have like teams against each other? Like jiu-jitsu or like, and like add things.
Well, I mean, they've got like the Russian ones where they're obstacle course, but I feel like that just turns into a crapshoot, and eventually all that happens there, which is how street fights go. That with one dude getting his ass kicked by like 4 dudes. You're not gonna win that fight, Rob, but like you're interviewing during the role. Conversation.
And somebody's on your back and you're like asking a question still. Like, and then like the more like if they submit you or whatever, there's like an incentive or something. Hot ones say like if you get all the way to the end, you get to plug.
Win the round. Like that's how you'll do interviews. I think that's funny. Like,
I mean that has a good amount of syllables in it. Submission snipers. I want something like roll.
The daily stack just like fell into place. I didn't really pass out utilizing my name that way.
Something to, you know, really like I'm all about logos. Like I want like a good title, but I'm all about like the visual, like the logo. For
you, I think Blue Belt Rob will be either, I've thought of like kind of like a cartoon. It's your there's just an essence. The Blue Belt Rob like bobblehead stand, like with like a blue and white theme, be like your over exaggerated, like basically like those style like Ray-Bans with Rob.
Rolls with Rob.
Rolls with Rob.
Rolls with Rob.
Check link in the bio.
Y'all save your monies up.
Rolls with Rob. Will there be a Rolls with Rob chia pet as well?
Bobbleheads, chia pet, hats, sunglasses.
Man, give us a call. Ray-Ban.
Yeah, Ray-Ban. I'm sure we can work things out.
Rob Ray-Ban. Like, it was like last week when you choked me into that choke, like where you go up. My throat still hurts.
I thought it was like more kind of like doing like this. Maybe it was like over or something.
I still hurt. Like,
is it sore?
Rolls with Rob.
Rolls with Rob. Go get
Here's your plug.
Don't go buy Ray-Bans yet until they're
paying you.
Until they're paying me.
There's the Blue Belt Rob original.
Yeah, made in Italy.
If I got Isaac, hand check. What he's gonna do is fake that one. There's his open. Down, right. It makes it harder. Don't, anything that's the same is inherently predictable.
Excuse me if you can't hear anything. I've been a little under the weather. I hope you're enjoying the new upload schedule. We're introducing Blue Belt Rob, Rolls with Rob, his own channel, and so make sure you go over and give him love. Follow him on Instagram right now at Blue Belt Rob, tattoo artist at Shenanigans Tattoo, and talking about being a part of some really creative ideas of what me and Nils worked on together, and we're going to start kind of integrating new stuff. So there'll be a lot of appearances from them. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Share, subscribe. You're sharing the Daily Stack with your friends. Peace.
Shenanigans Tattoo?
Hey man, I was just gonna come in to get a tattoo, and I just had a quick question.
Yeah, sure. What do you got?
Well, I never had a tattoo before, so I don't know much about what goes into it. I just have an idea of what I want.
Okay, well, what were you thinking of getting?
Well, what I've been wanting for a long time. See, I first wanted to get one back in high school, but I didn't know back then, like, what I should do. And, you know, I gave it a lot of thought, because I knew I wanted something meaningful.
Yeah, of course.
See, my friends got tattooed when they turned 18, but you know, they just picked something out that they thought looked cool. Like it didn't really like mean nothing, or so you know. Now they're like between the ages of like 20 and 25, and they just got a bunch of tattoos on them that don't mean nothing. But you know, I want to get something that's meaningful to me, because it's got to be on me for a long time. And if I always got to wear it, I don't want something that I don't like, you know, a few years down the road, or you know, doesn't really like say anything about me. But I've thought about it for a long time, because I just didn't want just anything, and I figured out something that has a lot of meaning to me, or a couple things really, but I didn't know what could be done with it. And like, so I wanted to call you guys to find out like a price, because I don't know how long it's going to take. I ain't never got one before, like I said before. So I just wanted to see if you could give me like a general ballpark estimate of what I want, or if it's even possible to do it, so I know how much I need to bring in to get it done.
What were you looking to get?
Well, it's not super big. Or actually, I don't really know how big it's got to be. I haven't ever done this before, like I said. I just moved to town. I used to live up near Birmingham, but I came here to go to school, so I'm finishing my degree up. It's just going to be here for a few more years, and I figured, you know, while I'm here, I could go ahead and get my first one, since I figured out, you know, what I want that's meaningful enough to get it, you know, to have forever. So, you know, I'm going to get it over my heart.
What is it specifically?
Well, I was thinking, well, actually I want two. So I want the one on my heart, and I want a dream catcher on my arm, because I'm 1/64th Cherokee on my mama's side. But in the middle of the dream catcher, I want the Browning symbol. Now, I used to have an old lady. I mean, I don't anymore, but I might get another one, so I want to leave an extra space next to it, so, you know, so she looks like it's like the doe, like kissing the deer. So, you know, if she takes me back, I'm going to do that. Unless her sister also wants to get back together, and then maybe I'll do it for her. But anyway, put the doe next to it with the neck bent like this. It makes a heart, like they're kissing. So it means I'll always be kissing you in my dreams. And I want the dream catcher to be held on my arm with barbed wire, like, but I want it to look like it's like real barbed wire, not just them like lines with little squiggly bits. I want to look like real barbed wire, you know, digging in my skin with a little bit of blood coming out of it. Either that, or I want Little Red Corvette. Not like a picture of a car, but the actual words that say Little Red Corvette, kind of like the Prince song. And on one line it says that, and then on the next line it says, "Baby, you're much too fast," right below it. I want it in like maybe a cursive, or maybe like the Monster logo letters. I haven't decided that yet, but I know I want it over my heart, because I used to have an old Corvette back in 2004.
So you want a dream catcher or Prince lyrics?
Hell yeah, man. Best recording artist of the 20th and or any century, my man. Pure genius. The man was partying like it was 1999, 17 years before that in 1982. I'll never forget the first time I heard Raspberry Beret. I was working part-time in a 5 and dime, and it's like he was singing into my soul. Few artists in history have managed to so perfectly capture the struggle of the human condition like he did. Did you know he's got a whole vault full of music? Like just piles and piles of records that he's made that's never even seen the light of day? Hell yeah, man. He had his whole house wired up so he could record songs whenever he wanted to. He could just be sitting in the bathroom, like hit a button while he's taking a dump and break out a new song, just like hit after hit. Genius, man. Wow. Yeah, he's a huge inspiration to me, so I was real sad when he died. I'm pretty sure it was the Illuminati that had killed him, like they killed Michael Jackson. And I knew that's something that's always going to have a lot of meaning to me and expresses what's in my heart. Well, I'm just sure that if that'll fit on my chest, I'm not like a big muscly guy. I only want it on the one side, like not across both, you know, like on just above my heart. So I'm not sure if that'll fit, like, you know, I don't want it to run into my armpit or nothing. I think that would look kind of weird if some of it was like going over the side where you can't read it so good. So, hey, how much do you weigh?
Wait, what?
Because I weigh like 150 pounds, but I ain't but like 5'7". And I was going to see if you were a guy that's like 5'7" and 150 pounds, if you thought that would fit on your chest, or if it would go around on the side. It's cool, man. I think I'll get that for now. I'm going to save the dream catcher for later, but I'm going to do that little red Corvette tattoo for sure. I still don't know what kind of letters I want. I've seen some that look pretty cool, but I've seen some that look dumb. I don't want it to be like a stupid one, so whatever the best letters are, I want those. You think you could do that?
I mean, we would just pick something that fits and looks good in the space.
Right. How much would something like that cost? I want to make sure I bring enough to get it done instead of not have enough. I wouldn't want to waste your time. Okay, I gotta let you go, but I'll swing by in a couple hours and we can talk more about it.